All right, so we're getting ready to go on the 2020 Nevada Adventure Tour. I think it's our 10th year now. It's 11 years in, but we've made it to 10 of them, yeah. So, be a new area. We're gonna be down in the desert, Boulder to Kingman over to Bullhead City, yeah, Wallapai Mountains, and yeah. So, not much escape from the desert, but it'll be a lot of fun.
And warm.
All right, so we made it here to Boulder City, our first stop in the 2020 Nevada Adventure Tour. As you can tell, we're at the Boulder Dam Hotel. So really excited what we got going on here. I've driven through here a couple times. Always wanted to know more about it, so Daryl's gonna fill us in tonight. And so let's head on in and get ready for our welcome party. All right, so continuing our tradition from last year's Nevada Adventure Tour, we're gonna do our MTV Cribs Nevada Adventure Tour style. So here's our room for the night. I personally think my closet at home is bigger, but it's cool, it's nice, it's clean. Got some nice IKEA furniture, it looks like, right here. And a bed that probably hasn't been replaced since 1887 or something like that. But of course, I've got my flower pillow. That way I do not forget my pillow. Everyone will know it's my pillow, so it's kind of my little tactic that I can't forget it and no one else is going to use it. So anyways, here we are. We're going to head downstairs in a little bit, get all checked in, and we'll get this trip started. Oh.
First of all, I want to welcome you guys to what we call Clean Green Boulder City, Nevada. The slogan here, because they kind of refer to Las Vegas as it's a world away, and it truly is a world away from Las Vegas. The town that built Hoover Dam, I believe one of our 7 world wonders. They thought when the dam was done, they honestly thought the desert would just take it back over. What happened is the exact opposite. All the workers that worked here at the dam from all over the United States really kind of had a liking to Boulder City. So when the dam project was done, they all stayed.
We're gonna head in and check out the Hoover Dam Museum. Cool little hallway. It's got a lot of art pieces in it. So let's head in, check it out.
Fall in, the concrete's rolled.
What job am I? I think out of everything up here, I'd want to be the juicer. That's the guy who sets off the blast.
Butterfly valve assembled on generator 4. Later connected between the feeder.
Bob, what do you think of the museum?
Like it. Lots of history here. Very cool.
All right, so we finished up with our Hoover Dam tour in the Boulder City Hotel there. Really interesting, really amazing what they were able to accomplish back in 1930. As Lee Banny was saying, they didn't have calculators, they didn't have lasers, they didn't have any of that stuff. So really amazing. It's you know, it made the Imperial Valley where I'm from, where I grew up, and made it what it is. So anyways, we're all done. We're gonna grab some food, head back in, and get ready for an early morning.
Even more milk and cheese.
They don't have caffeine and culture. So
Yeah, we gotta leave. We gotta move on to the next place.
Where are we going?
Next place.
Named after Dillinger.
All right, Justin, where are we going?
I have no idea. We're still trying to find food. Went in one place, they didn't have Captain Morgan. Went in another place, they weren't open. Went to another place, they didn't want to take our order. Even Zoltar's got a mask on, but I don't.
Okay, take your time. Oh, and there's the roll. Perfect.
Yep, here we go. We finally found a place to eat, but it requires chopsticks and sake, and soy sauce and wasabi. There's a lot of rhyming going on there. Alright, so we just finished up dinner, a little sushi. Everything else seemed to reject us tonight, so head back to our room, get some sleep, and first thing in the morning, we'll be ready for breakfast and hit the trail.
Did you guys find a place to eat last night?
Sushi.
You were just
Morning, sunshine. Alright, so we just finished up breakfast at the restaurant at the historic Boulder Hotel. Great way to start the day. Have my normal ham and eggs. I know all of you out there thinking, well, you're supposed to have beef, but I am a big fan of ham. So anyways, great way to start the day. We're gonna head up. We're gonna cross the bridge going by the Hoover Dam and then work our way down to the Wallapai Mountains this evening. So let's go get ready. That little guy right there?
I think so, yeah. You won't let me take it out. But there's probably more than that, because that's the second one.
Oh, there's one right here. Oh, shoot.
All right, Darryl, what'd you do?
Get the flat all ready before we even start. I guess I'd rather have one now than later on.
So what's, I need a 22 millimeter then?
Not it.
Darryl, these things, they've got anti-theft plugs on these things.
Coming down.
Assuming you're not going to put a tire back in there.
See the little ridges right there?
Yeah.
It's got a special like they're for a lock.
I never bought locking lug nuts. I don't know what the deal is here. What about that socket you had?
Well, the one is 13, and the other one just is spinning on it.
I didn't buy those. I did not.
No,
buy
I think they came with the truck because that's a fork. That's the forked wheel.
Where would that? Where would
Usually,
Usually glove box.
yeah.
Why don't we throw that wheel in here? We'll all run over there.
Can they just have them change it over there?
Yeah.
Somehow.
Actually, hang on just a second. Let me make sure I get a grand total first once I get those nuts.
Is the truck fixed? Is it moving?
Yeah,
okay,
he already
perfect.
drove off.
Oh, perfect.
All right, gang. I hope this is the last bad thing of today. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Oh, it's bright. That sunglasses is bright. All right, so we made it to into Chloride, Arizona. We're gonna go eat in the Yesterday Steakhouse. Cool little old silver mining town, railroad town, but like anything, the most important thing on the trip is air and tires. And it looks like we got another hole, so get that changed real quick, go and have some lunch and explore town a little bit.
Yeah. Over to the right.
You always got to come in and check out these little gift shops. Never know what kind of small treasures you can find. And I guess pretty much ever since the day I went stock car racing and moved back east, I've collected shot glasses. Pretty much every kind of unique place I've been, or pretty much every place I've been. So hopefully they have one here for Chloride, and I can add to my collection. Maybe one day I'll bring my collection out of boxes and actually have them on display. So
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we need to look for burro if you want something. fresh.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of cows running around too. All right, so we just finished up lunch in Yesterday Steakhouse. Definitely took you back in time when you went inside. Had a really good hamburger. That's kind of the MO on our Nevada Adventure Tour trips, is We ate a lot of hamburgers for lunch, but that's okay with me. So now we're gonna go cruise around Chloride, check it out. I know Daryl's got some historical facts for us, and I'll fill you in.
These are the Chloride murals back in the 1970s, and I cannot think of the man's name who's famous for this. Him and his friends spent a lot of time out here. Obviously, this is what they enjoyed doing. They painted all these murals, but the one thing I can, besides the nice work that they did, I mean, the painting's very, very clean, very nice, very detailed. But what the other thing I do appreciate is they did not tamper with the ancient Indian petroglyphs down here. They left that alone and did not paint over the top of it. So they were respectful for that, and that's important. That's part of our American history right there.
1860.
Justin, we're gonna lock you in here for tonight.
You know, I probably did something in my past I deserve. So this is where I'm gonna be, right here. Be the sheriff in town. Yeah, pretty tight little quarters in here. I'm sure they stuffed a few people in these things. Well, we finished up, saw some really cool rock paintings, obviously, just a minute ago, and now we cruise down in town, checking out the 1860s jail. There's 2 cells in there. I'm pretty sure they stuffed them full when the big bar fights broke out in town or whatever, but people think conditions are rough now. Think of being in that place in like December, January, snowing up here. Yeah, probably deserved it though. So anyways, moving on to our next spot. So we're walking on the original Route 66 right here. It looks like probably was a maybe a postal stop or something like that right here. Little spring, there's probably water, or at one time was water running down below, so kind of a cool little area. Looks like someone down there tried to go a little too far and they might have been there a couple days. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little original stuff. Daryl's gonna fill us in.
So, as I pointed out, Route 66, they call it famous Route 66. That's native soil and water for mortar. That is not concrete. That's how you know this is a true rock adobe that has not been modified. See this how that's called Union Pass, and they had different camps along the way, as in the military. I personally think this was a military outpost, and I think that's where some of the other workers here lived in, as these little rock adobes up here. This would have been the big boss right here.
Cool little secret spot. The interstate's right above us. You would drive by here a million times and never even know it's here. So cool little excursion, but let's go get in and go to the next spot. Coming through a little town, Oatman, Arizona. Looks like, unfortunately, COVID has got the best of this place, but it's a really cool little butt town. We're gonna walk over and see what our Hollywood movie set is over here, and then maybe go up and pet a donkey. They don't even tell you which one it is. Oh, how the West was won. So apparently a big thing here in Oatman is how the burros, you can feed the burros. I don't think you're supposed to feed wild animals, but apparently people do here, so here they are. All right, well that was fun. Didn't feed any donkeys, but really cool to check out. You're definitely gonna remember this place. It's just 30 minutes outside of Laughlin, so bring the crew up here sometime after a race and have some fun, but we're gonna head on to our next spot.
I've never seen one of those before.
we're up here at the Wallapie Mountain Resort, made it up. This is night number 2, I guess. Really nice. We're up in the Ponderosa Pines and looking forward to enjoying some cool weather and checking it out. So we will we'll see you guys later.